If your body feels tense all the time, you're not doing anything wrong. You may know that you feel stressed, but do you know that your body is in fight or flight mode? For years in my corporate job, I was stressed. I didn't know how to manage the stress, so the stress turned into chronic tension. My body hurt all the time. I was living in an activated state 24/7, and I didn't even know it. Feeling the stress and not knowing how to manage it made me feel horrible inside and out. What can happen to the body when we have chronic stress? The muscles can feel tense or tight all the time, like you can never fully relax, have headaches or migraines. You can start to feel tight from sitting at work all the time or standing at work, especially in the hips, the shoulders, and the neck. If you're dehydrated, this can also cause your muscles to tense. So on top of the stress, if you're not drinking enough water every day, then your muscles can get really tight and start to cramp. So what happens when we feel stress? Inside our body, when we feel stress, the brain is alerted to protect us. So it's activated, it's ready, it's on. And when it gets flipped on, it stays on until you tell it to turn off. And the thing is, when we're in chronic stress, when we're never coming to a relaxed or a calm state, then we never flip that switch back off. So in a small dose, it's good for our fight or flight response to activate. It releases cortisol. It puts us on alert. That way, if we do have an actual threat, then we're able to protect ourselves. But stress isn't always a threat right standing in front of us. And most of us nowadays are living with chronic stress. So if we are activated 24/7, if we're living in a constant state of stress, how do we feel it in the body? What happens? If the stress hormones like cortisol remain elevated for extended periods, they can potentially weaken your immune system. So this is what happened to me. I had chronic stress, which turned to chronic inflammation. And then the chronic inflammation led to other various health issues, which was disrupted digestion. And then eventually emerging psoriasis, my autoimmune disease. Okay, so what are the best ways to release tension in the body? The number one is to use your breath and to breathe deeply. So if you're feeling yourself super stressed, like your muscles are tight and tense and they can't relax, or maybe even you're having a muscle cramp, because I do this when I get muscle cramps, use your breath and you have to breathe deeply. So that means your exhale has to be longer than your inhale. So deep breathing is, say, inhale for 3, and then exhale 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you just continue with that deep breathing. Inhale, exhales longer. Use whatever numbers work for you. Make it your own. Number 2, gentle movement. So any type of gentle movement, from inhaling the arms up over the head, exhaling them down, to lifting your feet off the floor, just bending the knees, to standing up. You can do the seated, whatever, any gentle movement. And it doesn't have to be constant movement. You can just move into one position and begin to stretch and breathe and just notice how that feels. Okay. Number 3 is a stillness practice. Stillness practice is something that I never knew how to do. And I know that a lot of you out there tell me all the time, like, Colette, I can't sit still. I can't relax. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to tell you, you have to practice. Nothing happens overnight. You have to practice. So start your practice small. Basically, you just come into a comfortable seat anywhere that you are. You can even do this standing. You can do it laying down. Close or soften your eyes. Set a timer on your phone first for 1 minute. And then just breathe in and out through your nose. Standing still, not moving your hands, not moving your arms, not moving anything. Standing still. And 1 minute a day for the first week. And then the second week, start setting your timer for 2 minutes. And then you'll keep bringing it up. As you practice, you'll get better at it. Your body will start to recognize this moment of calm. Trust me, you're going to kind of start to crave it, and it's going to be really cool. But at first, just start with 1 minute, set a timer on your phone. Second week, 2 minutes, third week, 3 minutes, until you get up to 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden, you're going to have a 10-minute stillness practice, and you are not going to believe how incredibly helpful this is for your life. Not only stress, but just everything else in your life. It will improve when you're able to find a moment of stillness for yourself. I promise you. Please try it. Okay. Hydration. You have to drink water. You have to drink anywhere from 6 to 8 glasses of water a day or 64 ounces. And if your coconut water is a really good way to hydrate. Also, if you're feeling dehydrated, you probably need some electrolytes in your life. So coconut water is great for that. Also, you can squeeze fresh lemon or lime into your water. If muscles are cramping, it probably means that your body's really dehydrated, and you should definitely work to try to rehydrate it as soon as you can, and that will start to help you feel better. The next thing that I use and that really works to release tension in the body is calm music. When I'm at my desk during the day, I don't have anything playing in the background, definitely never the news, because there's too much negativity on the news, and whether you believe it, it's bringing you down, whether you believe it or not. It's putting you in a bad mood, making you irritable, whether you know it or not. So put some meditation music in the background. If you don't like the word meditation, find some mindfulness music. Even find focus music. Ooh, binaural beats. That's a really good one. Search YouTube for binaural beats. It's really helpful for focus and for calming the body and the nervous system. Okay. Massage. Massage is an incredible way to help release tension in the body, whether you pay to have a massage or whether you learn how to give yourself a massage. Just gently massaging the muscles in the legs, the arms, and have somebody massage your back, your neck, shoulders. It really helps. If you have access to heat, this could be sauna, which I love, or any type of warm water. It could be a warm bath at home. If you don't have a warm bath or sauna, you could also use a heating pad to help release some tension in the muscles. Just don't put it on too hot and don't leave it on too long. And the last but not least thing is laughter. So sometimes when we're feeling super tight and tense and angry and mad and we get that way, if we release some endorphins by laughing, it immediately starts to calm the body back down. So call your friend that is funny and always makes you laugh. Just take 30 seconds and think of something funny and make yourself laugh. And you'll start to feel better right away. But also notice, because your body is going to start to feel less tense too. Okay, so all of these practices can help reduce tension in your body. There's 8 of them that I told you today. So on Friday, I'm going to post a video that is going to practice what we learned today. We're doing a simple body awareness exercise that is going to allow us to notice what it feels like when the body's tight and tense, and then what it feels like when the body starts to finally relax. If this resonates with you and you feel like I really need a total body reset, and you feel like that you can't create that space for yourself at home, then I invite you to join one of my reset retreats. So I have the December retreat here in Vieques, Puerto Rico. That one is happening December 8th through 12th, 2026. So this December. The early bird pricing for that retreat ends this Sunday on May 31st. So if you've been thinking about a retreat and this video today, you're like, I feel this, I feel chronic stress, I feel chronic inflammation, what do I do? Come to my retreat and let me guide you. I will show you. I've already been there. I've already done all the work. And so now you can come and create this space for yourself to fully let go into relaxation, into coming back to calm and coming back into balance. The second retreat, the British Virgin Islands, is like, this is my dream retreat. I've already done it once. I can't wait to do it again. This is a 6-night, 7-day retreat on a luxury catamaran in the beautiful British Virgin Islands. And if you've never been to the BVI, it should be on your bucket list. And you just have to have a passport to go there. So if you're looking for a reset and you want to see some of the most beautiful nature that you've ever seen in your life, take a look at either one of these retreats. I'm excited. The January retreat is right around my 44th birthday. So not only will I be celebrating all the progress I made in my own life by sharing this stuff with you, I'm also going to be celebrating the start to a brand new year in 2027. So the BVI, British Virgin Islands retreat, is January 10th to 16th, 2027 in the British Virgin Islands. We'll fly into Tortola and start our journey on the luxury catamaran yacht from there. And I just can't wait to see who joins me for these two beautiful experiences. I still have spaces available. I invite you to take a look at the information and make your deposit before the early bird deadline, May 31st. The prices will go up after May 31st. So the deposit is just 1/3 of the total retreat cost, and that will lock in your space and keep you locked in at that entry level early bird rate. So I wish you guys a beautiful day, a beautiful week ahead, and I can't wait to see you again, talk to you on Friday with our body awareness exercise. Until then, be well, one breath at a time.